Hiya's and higher vibrations. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for those of you who are returning. This is a daily affirmations for the inner child. I will read May 4th because this is May the 4th be with you today, which already implies not only is it a Star Wars reference, but it already implies following your intuition, the force within you, the feeling that you have within yourself. Telekinetics is something that is in Star Wars, and it's also something that's very real. It's even taught in colleges today. So let's just allow yourself to be limitless. There's a time right now, one of the things that Spirit is definitely stressing is to not put a limitation on yourself or your own expansion of growth, okay? So let's see what May 4th has in store and what this is all about. Because this is a general reading, just allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. If something resonates, work with that and help yourself with that. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it behind for others, okay? Because this is a general reading. May 4th. And this doesn't just mean just for this year. This is for the May 4th of all eternity of the time that you will live on this planet, okay? So this energy, this is a timeless reading for whenever May 4th comes around each and every year, okay? Loving. What do you define as loving? Gradually, I am learning to trust and love. I'm afraid to let you love me. My whole inner being shouts, please don't love me. I don't want to be hurt again. Loving means hurting. Love means pain. Love means broken promises, lies, and sarcasm. At least that's what love meant in my family of origin. It doesn't have to mean that today, though. Cats pause by an open door, tails swishing. They lift their ears high, fully alert, gauging how safe it is beyond the door. In a flash, they bolt through the door. Sometimes that is how I respond to love. Today I will approach love with caution. I will not throw myself headlong into it. Little by little, I will open myself up to someone of value, someone I can trust with a small portion of myself. I will let someone love me, knowing I am worthy of that love. Okay, are you learning to trust and love yourself at this time? This is the message that we have today. Let's pull a few tarot cards. I did not grab any other oracle cards. I'm just going to pull 3 tarot cards here. Okay, this one wants to come out. We're just going to pull and see what this message is about love today. Spirit, what do you have for us about the message of love, being of loving for May 4th, for inner child transformers, for those working with and manifesting connection, deeper connection? I'm going to take this one. Okay. Loving. How do you feel about loving? Are you able to let others in for love? So for some of you, the thought of this is actually manifesting work. And you're really inspired now to get grounded and to work with what you have to be loving. Perhaps you're actually starting to already allow love in. And seven is not just a sacred number in all countries. The number 7 means something sacred. And it's also considered luck, good fortune. It's a spiritual number. There's so much that we could say about the number 7. It's also, though, about personal development, responsibility, and sometimes definitely challenges. So some of you are struggling still with, it's a challenge to be loving or to accept love, to allow love in. And it is important. You're being asked to write in your journal why this is. What are the feelings that you get the minute that you see the word loving? When I read that, what were your feelings? Write this out and write it down. Watch this over as many times as you need to gain that understanding, okay? let's see what is, and then you're given help. So in this instance, you have the Seven of Pentacles, very earthy energy. We are still in Taurus energy. Taurus is an earth sign. I even left the bear out here for the birthday reading I did for this day. If it is your birthday, please check out the birthday reading I did. There's a message for you there. Actions are louder than words, and you are learning this at this time. This is helping you to be more loving and also to understand your actions and how it relates to love and others' actions with love. And my cat's name is Love, who just came and brushed its face alongside my leg, showing me love. So maybe perhaps it's time for an animal. There is a cat that was mentioned in the excerpt today that I read. This is showing that you're getting help and support. So 7 is of spirit. The number 6 is of love. Hey, baby. This is Love. Oh, Love is coming here for for my ear. He's a baby. He's 4 months old and definitely didn't get weaned. So he's using my ear as a pacifier. If you hear it, that's what you're hearing at this time. He's my black kitty. He's a black cat, a true magical cat. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're getting help from Spirit with you at this time. And if you feel like you're not getting help, they want you to know they are helping you. So if you're connecting with a bird, an animal, if you find a feather on the ground, pick that up, a coin. Check out the angel number of the day that I did, the animal spirit number, and the angel card to see if they resonate for you. Maybe even go back to 2 or 3 days before. This is an opportunity and a special day for you to enforce and work with your intuition and feel guided. Just click on something if you are having a tough time deciding, is what I heard. But it's very important for you to realize that sometimes you can't do everything on your own. So it's important to call upon others here on earth and also your spirit team. And then we have the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. And you kind of look sad here. So here you're learning, you're moving yourself away. You're going in a different direction than where you were. So maybe perhaps you're moving toward love. I'm feeling that you're moving toward love now, that you're healing some of the old wounds that you've carried since childhood. And you haven't done this alone. You are going to get help, perhaps from a masculine energy. 2 of Wands. You really, so you kind of look a bit sad here, I have to say. Typically, this card would be about ambition, movement, taking challenges, moving forward, inspiration, motivation, creativity, sparking, interest. There's so much to it. You are wearing red, which represents fire, and that represents the element of wands. However, you look as though you're really not feeling motivated, like almost as if you're stuck in a particular energy. So if you are in a relationship or you just opened up to a new loving relationship, the one message is you have to understand that you're still going to have to work through perhaps some old baggage, old triggers, old habits that may rise and resurface. But now that you are in a different space, you're a different person, a different being, and you have more love in your heart, love for yourself. Your self-esteem is boosted. You have worth. You know your self-worth. and you're in this relationship to help guide you to make sure that what you have and your boundaries are being voiced and expressed, so that you're not stuck in a relationship or a situation of where you're not appreciated, or of where your boundaries. So someone needs to actually work with some boundaries, setting boundaries with others. Others of you have already done this. You've clearly already worked with your boundaries and you're ready to move forward. Yeah, this shows that perhaps a relationship is falling away, and this doesn't necessarily always mean that it's a bad thing, because when you are on your journey, spiritual journey, and you happen to start to really feel your intuition and get guided, your force within you is going to really move you if you allow it to help you. It's going to move you in directions that you may be like, what is going on? But it's important for you to embrace it. You just want to make sure that it's not fear-based ego, and that it's really coming from a loving, compassionate space or a spirit guide. And you can even ask your spirit guides who they are, what they're doing there for you. But this is showing radical changes and profits that you obtain through hard work. But again, there's still definitely some sort of crises of rivalry and desire, the sadness that I mentioned, regrets, contradictions, and a loved one departing. So it's important for you to embrace love, to define love, and know that everyone has a definition of love, just like everyone has a definition of perfectionism, okay? That's the message I have for you today. I hope it resonates. Have a cosmic day, and tonight, meow.